We're in Wrangell St. Elias National Park, staying at a wilderness lodge and cabins.
Happy spring break.
Yeah, happy spring break, everybody. Today it was in the mid-40s.
Yeah.
And it's obviously really sunny right now. It's gorgeous. We're going to go outside here and cross-country ski in just a little bit. We were just talking to the owner of the property, and he was introducing us to all these different trails around that they've developed over the years. And there's hopefully going to be some caribou sightings, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it sounds like bears are not too much of an issue here right now, like they are going to be at our property, but we're here for a couple nights, so we don't have to worry about it maybe quite as much as we thought we did.
Yeah, but lots of other wildlife.
Yeah.
Moose, we saw lots of caribou droppings on the road on the way in. We saw lots of moose tracks, and the owner said there's lots of wolves, so we're going to hear wolves tonight, hopefully, and it sounds like the aurora's been kicking every night, so that's going to be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to show you around this cute cabin, do a little promo for this place. So let's take a look at what we have. Fabulous bed, beautiful log cabin bed. It's just totally appropriate for this setting. And then we have, of course, the stairs going up to the upstairs area. We could go up there in just a minute, but then you've got a little sitting area next to the stove. And there is a bathroom, but the bathroom is not yet functioning. That's all part of the plans that they're going to be putting together. And then we also have the kitchen over here. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see with the light coming through. It kind of makes everything black out, but we can show more maybe when it's better lighting. And a little table. And so you have everything here that you need. And there's an outhouse outside, so that's handy too.
Yeah. It's furnished, which is awesome. Back away here so you can see the couch. This is a ridiculous leather couch. So, like, much more luxury than many cabins we've stayed in Alaska. So, looking forward to that nice heat pumping out of the Toyo stove over there. And yeah, and can take you up to the loft.
Ooh. Okay, not sure how I feel about a ladder. Alright, so we're upstairs now, and another really great window. And a little area to play games, hang out, especially if you have kids, little table there. And then there's another bed up here. It's really nice. And really great windows across the way too. Lots of good lighting in here. It's awesome. Oh, and the fan. Maybe if we turn on the fan, it'll help
Push the heat down.
kind of, yeah, circulate that. It feels really, actually it feels really great up here. We were standing outside in the shade for a little while, and I was like, brr. Okay. Yeah, so if we just go up a mile or two and catch some scenery in the last few hours of the evening, seems like that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see some caribou or a moose or some wolves.
Yeah. Are these wolf tracks?
Oh, no.
They're really big. Oh yeah, it's quite slushy.
Yeah, there's a trail over here.
Maybe that one's a little more packed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely want the gators for this deep stuff.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. In the morning. Maybe when we go out again. Oh yeah. This wax is nice though. I definitely feel like without it, it would be a lot stickier.
For sure. Okay, I'm gonna make a shortcut here.
Okay. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Oh man, almost wiped out. And then do you think this is somebody snowshoeing or is this animal tracks?
I didn't get close enough to see.
Okay. Well, there's no like print. It's just, now I'm like getting trapped under the snow. There we go. Wow. Oh yeah, nice. I was gonna say, I don't know about the down part of this.
Well, you can always jump into this. We'll try to go on by. They may want to stop and say hi. It's totally fine if they do. Look at you guys. On by, Dipper. On by, Dipper. On by. On by, boys. The back one's really a skittish dog. On by, boys. Hey, line out, boys. Line out, line out. Up. How's it going? Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Enjoying a way too warm.
A fairly slushy, ski right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been kind of like this
Oh.
since we've been here. So it's our resident roller. Good boy, Buzz. The guy in the middle, he's almost 14. So we go.
Whoa.
We go the speed of Buzz.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, line out, Dipper. Line out, boys. Line out, Buzz.
Oh.
I think we're neighbors, so we'll probably bump into you later.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Good
Awesome.
deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, boys.
Thanks.
Okay, boys. Let's line out.
What is it? Oh. Wow, yeah. Maybe if we come up in the morning, we'll be more likely to see some.
I think they're all over.
Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like I want to pause and just capture this view here.
Absolutely.
Wow. So gorgeous. So we're in the middle of 3 mountain ranges right here, which is one of the most fabulous things about this location in Alaska, because we've got that mountain range, we've got the Wrangell St. Elias here, and then of course over the tree line is in the distance the Alaska range. So pretty hard to beat that. Just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, how could you hear it over my loud skis? Okay. Wow. Oh boy. Whoa.
One of the great things about Alaska, or maybe not so great depending on who you are, is that despite it being such a large state, it seems wherever you go, you run into somebody you know or someone who knows somebody you know. I remember this the first time I lived in Alaska. I was stepping off a commercial fishing boat in Juneau, and two of my college professors from Oregon were strolling down the dock toward me. I was actually kind of embarrassed because I was covered in fish blood, scales, and 2 weeks of grime built up from fishing, with maybe, if I was lucky, a sea breeze shower every other day or two. I stood there and I talked to them about 15 minutes before I realized how terrible I smelled. I apologized and promised that I would make sure to scrub those smells off of me before I would return to class that fall. Anyway, for us, this is one of the many charms of Alaska. It is a place where people are welcoming, but also keep a polite distance. And this was reinforced for us on this trip. While skiing in the Metasta Mountains on our first night staying in the park, we ran into some fish and wildlife biologists for the Park Service. They were setting bait and traps to catch golden eagles in order to place satellite transmitters on the birds. Apparently, the Metastas are an important migration corridor for the species, and fortunately for the biologists, they were having great success in capturing and placing devices on the eagles. But what is really crazy is while having discussions with the crew, we realized that one of them was a neighbor of ours who lives less than a mile from our place in Alaska. Wow. So Caribou Creek Cabin is like, you can kind of see there's like a little knoll. Okay. It's all, well, you can't really see. It's a kind of redishy, but anyway, it's like straight ahead. Like if you're just looking at this. Okay. And then you can see a ridge line that goes like that. So that's the ridge, and then the flat part up there is where you did that whole
my Sound of Music.
Your Sound of Music
interpretation.
Thing. And then that peak that peak up there is where we look down into that ravine and then down into the other side. And all of that is the divide that goes into the Yukon. And then everything this way goes into the Copper River.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but you can see this trail that goes all the way up into that valley, which is really cool. And I can see in my binos, like
that looks amazing.
And it doesn't look like anybody's hit this one. So it's like all fresh snow. Instead, they went over to the right here and went up that way because you can see right here, there's like a sign.
Oh, that's where they don't want us to go, right?
They don't want us to go that way because
research.
For the golden eagles or whatever.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, I don't think anybody and that looks like obviously it's deceptive, but it looks like a pretty gradual, like you could spend a good day back in here.
Oh my,
just
exploring.
Cruising right up in between those canyons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like ski and hike.
So much great backpacking opportunity.
Yeah.
Although you said there was a creek in there or not?
Well, there are creeks in here.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, backpacking, I don't know. It'd be pretty hellacious. Like, I think like this kind of year or this time of the year, like ski in here and camp.
Oh, yeah.
And ski and snowshoe your way up in there.
Right. Last of the sun hitting.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Tops of the mountains over there.
It's amazing.
Good morning. So this morning we're going to do the Tonada Lake Trail, and it's a subsistence trail for hunters and
trappers. Yeah.
Okay. Hoping that the trail conditions are a little bit better this morning on this particular piece. Is this one that snowmobiles ride on too?
It is, like in the winter, yeah.
Okay. Last night our trail obviously was quite broken through in many places with lots of shrubbery and just melt through. So anyway, hoping to see some animals and just some more beautiful scenery. What's that? Ooh. Okay.
something on that slope that's coming off of that big butte there. Down at the bottom, just right above the tree line.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty big, might be moon.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna stop for a second. Just talk to you.
Yeah.
But one of the crazy things about this trail is that you would not want to hike this in the summer. Like it's like dotted with lakes. And
Dotted with what? Sorry.
Dotted with lakes and marshes.
Oh,
and
crazy.
It's just like super wet and boggy. It'd just be so many mosquitoes and
Oh my
so
gosh.
hard going.
True. Yeah.
In this trail. Like you can see it in the summer. It's like already starting to overgrow when we were here in like July or August, whenever it was last year.
A good thing about the changing seasons, you get to enjoy different parts of nature at different times of the year. Yeah, this is really nice. It's not too icy.
I like how open it is.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also really nice because it's frozen. So, like the conditions for skiing are way better.
Yeah. It was kind of funny reviewing our videos for this episode. I don't think there was a single take where Thomas didn't mention at least twice how hopeful he was for seeing some caribou. For us, caribou are such a mystery and an icon of Alaska, the tundra and the wilderness. Thankfully, Alaska did not let us down and never does. Last night, we spotted several herds grazing on the stubble sticking from the snow along the foothills of Mount Sanford. And this morning, we decided to ski into the foothills hoping we could get a closer view. The trails we skied on had been recently traveled by snow machines, so it made gliding easy and allowed us to cover ground quickly. Almost from the start, we spotted caribou and heard the distant howling of wolves. Like dazzling, all those sparkly snow, yeah. Could you hear the wolves again?
Yeah. Oh, they're close. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them.
That'd be awesome. Mm-hmm.
See their little trails all over up there.
It's just amazing that there's even food for them.
Mm.
It just
All
seems
this little scrub that's open though, probably.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If we get a little bit closer and they're still over there, we should put the telephoto lens on. All right, so we can see like a herd of caribou over there, probably about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile away, maybe a little further than that, maybe almost a mile. And we can also see and hear some wolves, and I think the wolves are actually hunting. It's kind of interesting because you can see one moving below the herd, and then a couple that are just kind of like sitting behind it and just kind of moving a little bit. So we're going to try to ski over there and get a little closer and maybe get a close-up shot, hopefully.
As we made our way closer to the foothills, we stopped to have a snack and were able to glass a pack of wolves hunting a herd of caribou. The thing that surprised us was the lack of concern the caribou had. The wolves followed them closely, moving within 20 to 30 yards and sitting patiently as the caribou fed. Another wolf tracked alongside them and also seemed quite aloof. We watched this ancient ritual with awe. As we made a closer approach to the herd, we saw blood in the snow, which was a reminder that the tranquil scene can and will turn to terror for some unlucky caribou. We paused again, hoping to get some pictures or video of this exciting dance of life and death, but the herd and wolves moved into a ravine. Thomas made some calls and was answered with howls immediately. After a few minutes of going back and forth with the pack, a single wolf howled right behind us and then barked. So, we had been successful in calling in a wolf, but not in spotting him come in.
So we have a wolf that's just behind us on the trail. We just heard howling. And some others in the hills right over here.
Wolves are so much fun to see in the wilderness, and like caribou, they are a novelty to us. It's only been in the last decade that wolves have really started to make a comeback in Oregon, and over the past few years, during archery elk season, Thomas has had the opportunity of hearing them and calling them in while bugling for elk. However, the elk in Oregon do not stoically hold their ground like the caribou we witnessed. Instead, they bolt for miles, afraid of this new predator. We're not sure what the long-term impact of wolves would be for game management in Oregon, but we'd rather share the woods with a pack of wolves than a noisy and clumsy hunting party that has little respect for the sanctity of Mother Nature's balance.
Alrighty. Tonada Lake was 17 miles. Obviously, we didn't go that far.
No.
But how far do you think we went?
We were right in here somewhere.
Okay. So we were pretty close to that creek then. I mean, ish. I guess that kind of parallels it for a while.
Probably right here.
Okay.
Is probably where we were.
That makes sense given the...
So we only did about maybe 4 miles.
Okay.
In, 4 miles out.
Okay.
Something like that. Maybe a little over 4 miles. Yeah.
Well, we didn't get to see Mount Sanford come out, but we certainly saw lots of other cool topography. And
yeah, just hearing the wolves howling was awesome. That
so
was
cool.
super cool. And then getting to see them hunting the caribou. And
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Time for some lunch.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, so we took a rest. We had some lunch. After our ski this morning, we skied about 8 miles. Now we're gonna drive down Nebezna Road, check things out. We've been down here before. We haven't driven down all the way to the mine, so we're gonna see if we can do today. There are some stream crossings, so we don't know if that's something we want to do in this vehicle or whether or not they'll be frozen.
Well, it's definitely gonna be frozen, but there's overflows. So overflows are when basically you got this buildup of where ice starts to melt off and water like underneath is hitting hard pan and then kind of freezes above that, and then you get snow on top of that. And so you want to be really careful when you're crossing. Like, this is true of lake streams especially, though. You don't want to be crossing a stream where basically you got this overflow, because then you could potentially hit a soft spot where there's rotten ice and then you sink, and that would be bad.
We're not into that right now.
No, not a rental car. So definitely don't want to buy a rental car.
No. So we're gonna see what we can see, and it's definitely gorgeous as always. So we'll show some of that along the road as well.
Yeah, this has been awesome.
Yeah. Light is really cool with the stormy clouds mixed with the sunlight. It's my favorite.
Like the random little snowflakes that are coming down here and there.
Yeah. In this cloud, maybe. That's amazing. Good question. Yeah.
This is Skookum, right? Skookum, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's that's Skookum volcano there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's crazy. We hiked up a. It's ridiculous. Whoa, it's really muddy here. We are
Mushy.
very mushy. Whoa, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Not good. Don't get stuck. Snow shovel does very little good. Oh yeah, it's getting muddy.
Well, should we turn on the mud and sand button?
No, but it's also noticeable that nobody has driven down here in a while.
We're the only ones. Yay.
Man, this is unbelievably beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy how different it looks with the snow on it. It just really helps accentuate all the...
Yeah. Gives more depth.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it right here. Bring your camera up here.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
I don't know how deep it is, but it's pretty deep. And you can see. Look at that. Yeah, that would be bad. That's overflow. We won't drive through that. This is as far as we'll go.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Not how I want my spring break to end.
No.
All right. Nebezna mine, another day.
Yep. Look at that beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Amazing. Hang on, I couldn't hear you over my loud skis.
It's a pretty chill trail. It's like
Oh, okay. Lost Creek.
Lost Creek Trail.
Okay.
Don't lose the creek. I took pictures of it.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. Looks like it could be a fun loop to do too. There's a cool drainage that goes around in the future. Good to know in the summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it could be a fun backpacking.
Definitely. Whoa. I was gonna say this is really
rotten snow.
And this is where you think these are tillings from the mine?
These are tillings. Yeah.
Crazy, the pile up of
Modern mining, what they do is they go through these tillings and they try to find the bigger gold nuggets, because those are the things that would have tumbled through
Oh.
when there's a glove there. That's hilarious. But they would have tumbled through with these larger rocks and not got caught up in the sluicing.
Okay.
And so like modern gold mining, gold panning, actually now they like go through these heavier tillings. And so that's probably what's led to these bigger pileups is that they're like, you know, looking for that too. But I think it's also some push off from water runoff too. It's probably a combination of both. But
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely tillings. Like I've seen it in Oregon. It's the same thing.
Oh.
Looks like a wolf track.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think that's wolf. Could be mink.
There's some poop right here.
Don't see any claws.
It's kind of small.
It's definitely not. Yeah, it's probably mink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Beautiful. So big wolf tracks. I guess.
Like a mama wolf and a baby wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Couple babies, mama and two years old.
Yeah, the light gives like this orange kind of quality to the trees. Amazing. Yeah.
Alright, we're on the Lost Creek Trail here, but it's not even really a snow-go trail. This is just caribou trail everywhere, and wolf trail, or wolves trail. Lots of dead caribou carcasses along the way, and just an insane amount of wolf and caribou tracks everywhere. So yeah, just super wild Alaska.
After a big day of skiing, there's nothing like returning to a cozy cabin to reflect, have a hearty dinner, and relax with a good book. Can't wait until we're returning home to the cabin that we built.
Some great reading.
So we're doing some delicious crispy fried potatoes, hopefully crispy soon. And we're gonna mix in the sausages. These are caribou sausage that is local to Alaska. It's two different kinds here. We got like just a general smoked version, and then this is like a Louisiana version, extra spicy, really, really spicy. And I like food that is really spicy, so if it's spicy to me, it's probably spicy to most people. And then we're gonna bring the sausage into the potatoes once the potatoes are nice and crispy. And then after the potatoes have crisped, the sausage and all of that, and all the flavors are mixed in, then we add in sauerkraut. This is just store-bought sauerkraut, but Carlin's sauerkraut is what we usually make, which is homemade, delicious sauerkraut. And yeah, we're gonna do some asparagus with that, and it's gonna be an awesome dinner, which we deserve because we burned a bunch of calories today skiing into some of the most beautiful places in Alaska, in the Rainbow St. Elias Mountains. So yeah. Looking forward to good dinner.
Yum.
Yum.
Me too.
Yeah.
That smells so good. So good.
Normally, I don't slice them up like this. I usually just put them in whole. But because we have a little skillet,
Yeah.
this makes it easier. But yeah, it smells amazing.
It does.
Oh my goodness. I love these sausages. Don't need my eyeballs on. I love these sausages. They are the best. Seriously. They are so good. Dump those in. Give me a stir here. Yep. This is an after ski dinner. 100%.
Here's a seasoning we hadn't used before or seen before, but Thomas just put it into the potato mixture and it smells ridiculously amazing. True Heart blend, low sodium spice, so that sounds good. And it's made here, North Pole, Alaska.
Yeah, and it's got like a really kind of unique, distinctive smell to it and flavor that's kind of, it's very aromatic. It's clearly got some cumin and some curry like seasonings to it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a bit of a foodie and I think this is something I want to find and bring home back to Oregon and definitely have on my spice rack when I'm living in Alaska too. So.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah. Oh wow, this whole cabin smells amazing.
It does.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring
between the caribou sausage and this, it's like whoa.
We're gonna bring the wolves in tonight if they haven't already been in. I keep hearing dogs barking.
Well, we've definitely brought the neighbors' dogs in, so
yeah.
A little bit of happiness for the pets around here.
Nice. Oh man.
I get too many juices in here, so it stays relatively dry and allows the crispiness to be crispy.
Sauerkraut is chopped up really small.
It's very fine, not like our delicious homemade sauerkraut that's
well, hopefully it'll still taste good, but
oh, it's definitely going to taste good.
It's chopped up as though it were like some kind of relish.
That's what happens when you buy store-bought sauerkraut. We're using it all though. We're gonna.
This asparagus is looking good in spite of the fact that it seemed to have gotten frozen.
In our ice box, which is
just a storage container.
Just a little, little plastic box we got for $12, but that's cheaper than buying an actual ice box.
True.
We'll throw that on our property.
And this cabin does have a refrigerator, but we had purchased that and left it out on the porch, and yeah, it got down to, I don't know, 18 degrees, 14
like
degrees
that, yeah.
last night. So that was, the asparagus got challenged. It's looking okay, although I don't know about the foam.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not sure about this.
It looks good, actually. Does it look soggy?
No, it's
okay.
It's fine.
Wow. Did you put the whole jar in? Oh, almost.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the whole jar.
Whoa. Yum.
This is about the amount I usually put in.
Yeah.
And it'll sizzle up and reduce down. So yeah.
Nice.
Good. The presentation isn't that amazing.
It's okay.
But the flavor will be.
Yeah, it smells incredible.
Yeah.
Yay.
There we go.